Go means go. What's up to all our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the Geek Nation? And welcome to one of the longest running pop culture podcasts of all time. So in the span of all that is time, the longest running is ours, which is maybe like that much if we're doing a visual.
A little closer.
So you know that your fingers can never touch each other? No. Your fingers can never touch each other because there is physical space here, and you can keep dividing that physical space on an atomic level over and over and over and over and over again where they'll never touch each other. You're welcome.
Well, hey, if you're new here, there's some information you may not have known. This is a place where we celebrate the things that we love, like movies, television, comic books, Al's affinity for cheese puffs.
You knew the right thing to say.
I didn't.
AI's affinity for cheese puffs.
AI's affinity for cheese puffs. And all the other things that scratch your dirty, nerdy, itchy poos.
Oh, okay. We're just going to keep going. Tonight, we're broadcasting to you live from Young Junk HQ.
Young Junk!
A bomb-ass podcast studio.
Popcast?
We're Popcast studio in Philadelphia, PA.
we are kind of a popcast,
I
right?
would rather listen to podcasts.
Yeah. We're changing it here. You're welcome. I'm JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. It is a rad-ass comic shop that oh, you know what? It's a rad-ass comic shop / gaming shop that caters to people who like comics and games and fun and friendship. So come buy my stuff and feed my son. Joining me in this adventure we call life is entrepreneur, entertainer, and my favorite person in the whole wide world, Su-Shan. Cut to her. Did you cut to her, Terry? Cut to her. Close up. Also with us tonight is Noel.
Hi.
Of a physical space.
Don't cut to me, though.
Noel of a physical space, which is a digital space that celebrates physical media. You can find him at physical _media _ space.
Or some people say at physical space, all underscores.
I don't like that.
I don't either. But we also want to draw your attention to the producer extraordinaire.
He's behind the
Vicious Marshmallow, a.k.a. T to the Airy, a.k.a.
Airy.
a.k.a. the Butcher of Beanie Core.
What? Oh, because he's got the cute hat now.
He's a beanie boy.
Yeah, little beanie baby.
Producer Terry, as well as his trusty sidekick Noah. Friends, I have two questions for you.
Yes.
Two. One, if anyone that's watching or listening wants to know more about Young Junk HQ,
Young Junk!
the space services where they can inquire these, find these answers.
You need to go to the YouTube. That is where we do most of our communications now. Leave us a nice comment anywhere and send us a note. We would love to have you. We have a bunch of great programs here at Young Junk. So like and subscribe, because that is how you become a fan and get to see us more and make us more popular. Boys, what do you think of that?
I would love to be popular.
I'm cool with just
I've never been popular.
I'm cool with being perceived.
No, I want to be popular but not perceived.
No, I just want to be seen.
I see you. I see you, baby.
You want to ask the second question?
Sure. All right. If you could go back in time to witness something, not change it, what would it be?
The death of Whitney Houston. No, I'm kidding.
We were just talking about that the other day.
We were.
Really? Wow.
It was. We went to a nice restaurant. We finally went to the restaurant.
Oh yeah, how was Fiorina?
It was awesome.
Right?
Yeah. They play Tetris with the tables. It's cute. They're just constantly changing and switching. It's like Inception when the everything's rolling in on itself, except it's tables.
There's a tiny restaurant near us called Fiorino.
It's between your fingertips.
Yeah,
is how small it is.
It is an old house that they just turned into a restaurant. So it's like one little dining room. 3 people work there.
Yep.
The chef, the old man, and the young boy.
Yep. Yeah. It's true.
It's basically the cycle of life.
Yeah.
Just works there.
Yeah.
I think they're all the same person.
Italian.
Travel through time.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
All I remember are the desserts.
Eggplant rotini, spaghetti with clams, calamari, a tiramisu, and a cannoli.
Is it tiramisu? Tiramisu?
Tiramisu.
That was neither of the options I gave you. All right. Anyway.
What about you?
What would I go back in time to witness?
Yeah, what would you go back in time to witness?
That's why we were talking about Whitney Houston.
Because JD was playing a romantic soundtrack.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, let me put on the romance. And Su-Shan was like, no. Please stop
I
this.
love her, but like for not in that moment for whatever reason. So.
So Terry never answered the question.
Yeah, you want to witness.
I also would not let Hitler into art school. I would be there to witness him not getting accepted to art school, and I wouldn't
I have
let
a
him in.
voodoo doll.
That's a good troll.
Awesome.
Do you know, Terry, do you know that is a scene from a television show called Preacher based on one of my all-time favorite comic books?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't get that far in that show. For some reason, I fell off that show early.
Because it was bad.
It just wasn't the comic.
Yeah.
I think
It tried
the
so
l-
hard. I give
think the lead
props.
didn't have it.
But yeah, there's the scene where he's in a diner or, in a restaurant, not a diner, the old German diner.
Well, come enjoy a wonderful sausage as the diner.
And it's him just not getting into art school over and over and over again because he's in hell. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Anyway,
Well, would you go back and?
what would I go back and witness but not change?
Yeah, I put that caveat in the question because that's such a.
You got to choose Hitler.
No, you don't gotta choose Hitler.
You got to kill him.
Every conversation.
change it, though.
There's a whole saying
That's
like
what I'm saying. If you're going to change it.
every conversation about time travel, it's just the conversation's over when, the random person's just like, go back and kill Hitler. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it's no longer a thought experiment.
Right.
It's just like a,
What would I
how do I
want but
virtue the
not
hardest?
change?
Like, what do you want just this experience that you weren't alive for?
Can I witness the Big Bang? Like, am I outside of time and space?
If that's the,
Like,
those are
am
what
I
you
just
wanna put on it.
existing there and I can just
witness it.
watch?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're
maybe.
Dr. Manhattan.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
How would you,
Ah,
in so much as like, from what vantage point?
outside of it.
Well, you would have
Yeah,
all
boogie.
of it. So you'd be current, past, and
But
future.
outside,
right?
inside is all sides of it. It's the Big Bang. So it's not something that could be perceived, is it?
You know what? When I get back, I'll let you know.
Dope.
Dose.
Dope.
Twice.
Are you in the white space like in cartoons?
Hi, muscle geeks.
What's up, fellow geeks?
Hey, should we move on from this question
If you want to.
to the next part? Tonight, we're going to talk about the brand new Weird AF movie from Gore Verbinski. What a name. Good luck, have fun, don't die, which is also the title of the movie. It's good advice, but it's the title of the movie. But before we do that, we're going to talk about what we've been enjoying this week in a segment I like to call What's Poppin'. And then two listener emails and other bits and bobs.
Remember, if you're here live, like some of the people already in the chat, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when we go live, and post new content. Do that stuff. If you're watching this later, you're not live, but you're watching in your real time, but it's not the real time as when it's going live. You could do that shit also, because we love back and forth, whether it be on the emails or the comments or the thingies.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Su-Shan's turn.
Yeah, you go.
No,
You
I
read
was
you read the prompt
we're
now.
Improving. I know,
Yeah, a
I
little
was
bit.
trying to keep up.
I'm a
That's
pooper.
all. You can also send show emails to cultpopgo.com.
Nope.
Oh, nope.
That's not an email address.
No, it's not. cultpopgo@gmail.com. And we'll address them here on the show.
You first or me first? We got two letters.
You go ahead first.
Because we got letters.
Oh, we have letters?
Oh, we have lots and lots and lots and lots of letters. This one's from Alice.
Who?
Because it's from the show, your other favorite podcast, which is Inside the Morgue.
Oh, I watched that one.
The rules are, if you're not on the show, if you're part of the core 3, you have to write an email if you're not on the show. Hello from Nola, Cult Poppers. Writing this email the morning after Mardi Gras / birthday shenanigans. Please forgive.
Why are
any
you doxing
typos.
her?
Sorry, I am absent this week, but when you are a spooky bitch whose birthday falls on Mardi Gras, you use the travel points you saved for a honeymoon that didn't happen. Hey, Terry, mark one on the board for a mention of a wedding that didn't happen.
Board.
And you go to New Orleans, baby. Having a blast in New Orleans. And obviously, while I am here, I am thinking about vampires, particularly the vampire Lestat. In anticipation of the upcoming Vampire Lestat show, AMC Networks and Lakeshore Records released a single on Friday the 13th by the world's first immortal rock star, the one and only Lestat de Lioncourt, titled Longface. And I had to, of course, listen to it several times. I have mentioned before my love of the Interview with the Vampire series, as well as loving immersive fan experiences, so I thought it was really fun that the show released a single not by Sam Reed, the actor, but by Lestat himself. Now, I have a question for you, my dear cult poppers. What do you all think of this kind of marketing? Do you find it fun and immersive for fans, or a cheesy marketing ploy? Or a fun third option I haven't thought of because I have been drinking too many hurricanes? Sorry again for missing this week. Please accept... I accidentally pressed a button. Please accept these pictures of me inside a coffin at a vampire boutique as an apology. Throw them up on the board. Put them on the glass.
Dump them out.
Dump them out for us.
Dump 'em out.
And a bonus pic of a ghost face sighting on Bourbon Street. Love you, nerds, and see you soon. Alice. So the question was, do you like that kind of marketing? May I go first?
Sure.
I love that kind of marketing. Not only do I like that kind of marketing for things that are coming out, but I also like in-universe swag. I could have a Stranger Things t-shirt that says Stranger Things on it. But if I was going to get one, I'd probably get the
Hellfire Club.
Hellfire Club. I was going to go with the radio
Squawk.
station, Squawk. And in fact, I bought myself the aforementioned Preacher comic book, was my all-time favorite comic book. The character, Jesse Custer, gets a Zippo from his dad, who in turn got it in Vietnam from Duke.
John Wayne.
Yeah, from John Wayne, and it says "fuck communism" on it. So I, being a fucking nerd, bought a Zippo that was blank, took it to an engraver, and had "fuck communism" engraved on my Zippo, even though at the time I don't think I was even smoking anymore. So I just bought a Zippo I was never going to use and had it engraved because it was from Preacher. So I love in-universe swag like that. A big fan. So this sounds very, very cool. In fact, G.I. Joe, for fans of G.I. Joe the cartoon, there was an episode where the Dreadnoks created a fake metal band called Cold Slither.
I was going to say something Slither, right?
A Cold Slither. And notoriously terrible.
Hair metal.
Hair metal. Yeah. 80s hair metal. This past year, 2025, several months ago, they released a Cold Slither album that you can listen to anywhere. You could buy the vinyl. You could buy t-shirts. It's a fake.
How bad is it?
It's pretty bad. I immediately put it on my phone and listened to it on my way to go pick up Kai one day, and I was so excited. And
your 4-year-old was like, no.
I didn't
Off.
Yeah. No music. So yeah. But I'm a sucker for that type of
Do you
marketing.
have any kind of like immersive marketing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for it. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like, yeah, I think it's fun, and it can be cheesy, but that's okay too.
Yeah.
Just be creative. Just be
Yeah.
creative and get people's like attention. There's so many things that distract us now, and it's another distraction for sure. But but it's a fun
Baseline
one.
marketing distraction.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I don't collect things like you do, so like I can appreciate the swag potentially that comes with it, but like I'm not gonna get it.
You know what's another
I have a
example?
couple examples. What?
This shirt. I made this shirt.
Yeah.
This is basically a Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex shirt, but nowhere on here does it say Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex. It's a design I have that just says "Read more comics or else,"
Yeah.
and it's for like it's slightly different, but it's kind of like for people in the know.
So I was thinking more along the lines of, like with Lestat, I was thinking more along the lines of, on the Scott Pilgrim album, it's the band Sex Bombs songs.
Yes.
That's not, I could just hear those songs and see the band as Sex Bomb
Yeah.
and have no understanding of where that comes from at all. Like there's no actual connection. Same with like Fever Dog, Almost Famous.
I haven't.
The band in Almost Famous,
Fever
all
Dog?
those actors,
Yeah.
they actually learned how to play, and they did like an
Yeah.
EP with like 4 songs, and
that's
it's
fun.
all their names. And
That's pretty cool.
like, not the actors' names, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
I like that stuff.
but I don't know if I would count
It was Beck, by the way,
merch. Yeah, I know.
from Scott.
I don't know if I would count merch because I have I remember I have this because I found it in my basement. The angel marionette puppet. From
Yes!
Smile Time.
Yes.
But I don't think that's
Buffy
not
and Angel.
immersive. That's just merch.
Yeah, that is merch. But it's still pretty cool.
It's cool as shit.
Pretty cool.
But the stuff that you don't necessarily need to know, it's from the thing,
Yeah.
right? That's the weird stuff that's just like, ugh. Or like I'm sure they have like freaking what installations, like advertising installations, like you're at an event and stuff. It's just like, hey, here's a new soda, and you find out later on the soda is actually like a part of a movie marketing that's not connected. Like those kinds of things are interesting. I don't know if they work. They're just kind of like good stories, or like
I bought a can of
hashtag
Duff.
Johns. Yeah. Well,
It's not. It's like from within the universe, right? It was just like a stupid soft drink, I think, but it was like Duff from The Simpsons. It's supposed to be beer, but it wasn't. Yeah, I like all that sort of stuff. Anyway,
I know I love
thanks,
that stuff.
thanks for the email, Alice. Hope you're having fun in the Marigua.
Second email comes from Christopher St. Saucy. Good night. I'll keep this one simple. Spoiler, it's not very simple. There's a lot of franchises. For instance, if you were a mutant in the TMNT world, what animal would you mutate into? Su-Shan first.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, these are quick rapid fire.
A red panda.
Red panda? Dope.
I was gonna go with not a red panda, but it's the long slinky stinky things. They look like a red panda, but they're long slinky stinky things.
Possum?
Almost.
A raccoon?
No.
A trash panda?
People have them as pets, but they have their
Sugar glider?
Oh, a ferret?
Ferret.
Oh, a ferret. Okay.
Ferret.
What would be your specialty in G.I. Joe? JD.
Oh, my specialty.
Yeah, like basically your code name and then what you do with it.
Is it something I can have, or is it something I would have?
Sure.
I mean, I would like.
I
to
feel
be
like this is like a Rorschach
I'd
test
like
kind
to
of a
be
question.
a cool ninja, but I'm definitely not. Like, do I get to pick, or do I'm the guy who makes a quip and dies?
No, let's put rules on, not rules, but like
Parameters.
And I know you'd probably want to be a part of the clan.
Yeah, of course. Well,
I don't know how to say the name.
the Arashikage clan,
more specific
not the
here.
other clan.
Let's go ahead and clip that one.
Yeah.
Foot clan.
They are taking recruits right
Clan,
now.
yeah.
Clan with a C. Clan with a C.
Arashikage, how do you spell that? How many Ks?
Arashikage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many Ks? Anyway, Arashikage?
Arashikage clan.
Arashikage or Arashikage?
Arashikage clan. I already have the tattoo.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
Nope.
So what I'm saying is G.I. Joe specific. What roadblock or the Jeep guy or clutch, like what would your thing be?
Ninja.
That's not a thing.
Wait, I'm sorry. Road guy is?
Well, roadblock is a big dude that does a thing. You're just saying ninja. I want to be one of the ninjas.
I want to be one of the ninjas.
Specialty name, like code name.
Oh, code name.
Create a character for me, my guy.
I see. Like
Yeah.
Beachhead or I see.
Because even the ninjas have
yeah.
snake eyes.
Wrecking ball.
Okay.
Because I have one testicle.
Or-
Bing.
And then your special move.
Is
kick in the nuts.
It's a kick him in the nuts.
Do you have a G.I. Joe?
Not specific. I could make one up. I
Make
mean,
one
like,
up, yeah.
I would maybe like a spider web as the name, and like a character that has like really fast knot tying abilities that can just
look at
always
this
has
one.
rope and just can like either like propel themselves places or like
And all your
capture
weapons are like
people.
net based and shit.
Yeah.
or like threaded like special threaded clothing that you can just like kind of unravel.
She understands the assignment.
She
I
does.
like it. We know where
And
this
that
is
just
going.
unlocked a new kink.
We know where this is going. If you were a vehicle or item, which Transformer?
Oh, I would be a Mini Cooper S.
Okay.
Love those things.
You got a name?
I would love to have one, but I'm poor.
It would
Mini
be
Cooper
Coop.
S.
Coop.
Hanging with Mr. Coop.
Yeah.
I think I would be an El Camino.
Nice.
And my name is Kruk.
Kruk. Why Kruk?
Car truck.
It's a car truck. Kruk. Nice.
You got one?
I like my Scion. It's so like nobody cares. You
Be a
can just- You can be
Scion.
like a ninja transformer in a Scion.
I was gonna, a nondescript scion means that you're part of like the group that does recon and
Yeah,
spy missions
Nice.
under the radar.
Transformers question.
Yeah,
Is there a boat or submarine?
there's got to be.
Yeah, the submarine also becomes a shuttle, I believe.
Because you can't be one thing.
He was it was a different wave of Transformers that had multiple transforming abilities, and I believe one was a train or a submarine.
I'm also the bus.
Is that your name?
Like a minibus?
Yeah.
Just a van.
Just a creeper van.
Yeah, just a creeper van.
What kind of cat would you be if you're a Thundercat? We see where this is going. Okay. He gets
Calico.
a calico?
Calico.
That'd be an orange.
That's a calico, right?
No.
Wait, what's a calico?
Like my cat.
Minimally 3 colors, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, calico. I'm a mutt.
Nobody be
You
fearless.
already are a calico with all the different colors.
I'm saying.
So that's, yeah.
Do you have a cat? If you were a Thundercat?
Just a black cat.
Just a black cat.
Black cat.
Let's go. For Chris, it would be a koala. This one is the hardest because there's so much to choose from, probably because something in communications like dial tone. He also picked calico.
Nice.
Black 1985 Toyota SR5 extra cab pickup. Way to be specific.
That I don't know.
Oh
what
wait,
that
no, there's
means.
more. Featuring a 2.4 liter 22 RE engine, 5-speed manual transmission, black roll bar, KC highlights, and 33-inch tires. Thanks, Chris.
I don't know what any of that. I know what the word tires means.
You know what?
They're on a car.
You know what?
Sometimes.
Because we got through that segment,
Yeah.
here's a treat.
Oh, I already got mine. It's
Thank
a jelly. It's a jelly.
Yeah.
So
Do we have
it's
to peel these?
it's weird. It's
How do you peel it?
weird gummies because my specialty is weird gummies. I don't know which one's better. Want to check it in there? You see it? Weird ass gummies
How do you even? Do you have to like bite it?
called Juicy Drop Gummy Mystery Cubes.
Like-
There's a gummy
Oh,
cube
you just keep-
outside
you
with
just
a
keep
mystery
rubbing it.
inside.
You just keep rubbing it until it breaks. This is a shark. Look at him. He's a little shark.
I have a red
How?
thing.
Juicy.
Oh, it's a turtle. It's a turtle.
Oh, that's cute. I have a red turtle too.
Me too.
Now can I eat the candy coating?
I just did.
Oh, that's way
You know what's
chewier.
good on mouth noises on mic.
Clip
There's
it.
my baby.
Not clipping this. This is not getting clipped.
This
No.
is called mouth stuff.
No good on mouth.
No.
That's a good name for a podcast.
ASMR.
Mouth stuff.
Good on
mouse
mouth.
stuff.
Get some dentists.
Good
I
mouse
saw.
stuff.
Oh, the inside's like wet.
Sam C3PO said, "Did you buy those at Wawa?" Question mark. Give me another one.
I don't know. No, I
They're
think
not great.
I think I bought them at Target
Yeah.
when I was. So my wife was out of town last. My wife, give me a check.
And my wife.
My wife was out of town last week, so I went to Target and bought a lot of unhealthy snacks.
Nice.
So I was just like, "Hey, which chips do you want?"
It's a hippopotamus.
Yes.
You're so cute.
There are people that just like go crazy with desserts, and I'm not that person. But give me a salty snack, and I'll eat 30 of them. So
I'll
like,
tell you what I just got.
What?
Honey
Jalapeno.
jalapeno
what hers?
kettle chips. They're good.
Sound pretty good.
Yum.
The honey sriracha.
Do they sound good?
Yeah, keep going with that. Oh, and then Pink jumped in the chat. First encounter between us and Neanderthals, the Battle of Thermopylae, the eruption of Vesuvius from a distant ship on the sea. Thank you for being clear about that.
That was her choice for which transformer she would be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mount Vesuvius, one of the big ones.
Yeah.
I want to be an attack helicopter named Chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Your robot form has to have like a flat top commando style.
Oh yeah. For
or
sure.
Dutch style. Sorry. Did you buy those at Wawa? That's a me. That's a my wife.
My wife.
Pow.
Hey, that's a my wife. Hey. Let's get on to the portion of the show that I lovingly call
My wife.
My wife. What's poppin'? Wherein I ask my friends and lovers and wives what was poppin' for them this week. I'm going to start with my friend and lover and wife, Su-Shan. What was poppin' for you this week?
Well, often the same thing.
It's always the same thing.
But Shrinking.
Shrinking.
Season 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
We heard your thoughts about it last week. What did you think of the new season?
Well,
so far?
hold on. For the people who are new here, it's starring Jason Segel, Jessica Williams, Brett Goldstein, and Harrison Ford. And it's on the television.
Apple TV.
Apple TV. Yep.
That's what I said.
I really enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
a very snappy season this season. But like, I just love good, complicated relationships acted well. The writing's really great. It's like, yeah, it's just like every episode seems fast. Like
This season specifically, doesn't
yeah,
it?
it definitely.
First
felt
step
like
was
I always
like-
want more.
First step was a little over an hour, but everything else has been like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Yeah, it's been snappy.
Yeah, but they're full. They're full at the same time though. But I have that feeling about it because I always want more story, and I'm like, I know that someday it will come to an end.
Yeah.
Be sad.
It's no surprise that it's the same creative team as Ted Lasso because it felt the same way where it was efficient storytelling. It didn't overstay its welcome. It was like full. There was like no wasted. There was no wasted space.
Yeah.
It was just like meat on the bone. And,
Are you watching season 3?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
We're up to date.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
One of the things that we were talking to each other
Didn't
about
see last night's.
was oh no,
We haven't seen it yet either.
us neither. Was just the jokes per minute on this season. They've really stepped up the comedy a bit.
Yes.
I think we've gotten through a lot of the gravitas, like the big traumatic moments so far, and now we're just vibing, we're having fun as characters. It feels like.
Yeah.
Would you say? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Noel's thinking.
No, I agree. It's a wonderful show.
Yeah,
Like
I just-
no notes.
No notes.
It's a really, really wonderful show. We my mom has been watching it. She has Parkinson's, and we're both kind of like learning. It's good representation.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good representation, and I it's just a wonderful show.
I'm delighted anytime Harrison Ford's on screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm just happy he's there. You know, it does feel like, and I don't think this is a spoiler. It feels like he's backing away. Like
Well,
I
the
know, I mean,
character
the
is.
character is backing away from his career, right? But it feels. I just wonder what they're going to be doing with him. Is he sticking around? Like I don't know.
I'm
if
sure
he's-
he is.
Yeah,
I
hope so.
Okay.
he's half the charm of the whole show.
Well, I mean, how about this? I trust this creative team because of all the other things that they've done before. That if there is a plan to no longer have him as part of the main narrative, that's fine.
Yeah.
Keep going. They clearly they have never done anything unintentionally.
Yeah.
In their previous shows and this one so far. So if that includes removing a character that I think is vital,
Yeah. I'm just not ready.
Tell
for
me
him
where
to
you're going.
go. I just love him.
I love him too, but he's not really leaving. He's not really real.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's true.
But I have the T-shirt of the guy's food truck from Within Universe.
That would be
I made that up.
marketing.
Yeah, that's
That
marketing.
would be marketing.
Anyway, watch Shrinking on Apple Plus. It's awesome. It's really, really good. It's one of the best shows.
Yeah,
out
even
there.
if you're not up to date, just start it.
Yeah,
It's a wonderful show.
get on it.
It's very bingeable.
Hey Noel, what was popping for you this week?
So I love Godzilla.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do really enjoy Godzilla.
He's the monkey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he fights the dinosaur
which is a shark.
named Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is kind of anachronistic, right? Because it's a
What's that word
Kong.
mean? Tell the camera.
no.
Oh.
So in
I tried to get Noel to yes and he no.
I mean,
Hard
that's-
no.
that was a yes no funny though.
That was pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monarch.
Monarch Legacy of Monsters. It is a show that came out on Apple TV Plus in 2023. It takes place in universe of the Godzilla movies.
Does that have a name?
The Monsterverse.
Monsterverse. Sorry.
It is starring Anna Sawai, Kiersey Clemens, Wyatt Russell, and Kurt Russell. After the world-shattering revelation that monsters are real, two siblings follow in their father's footsteps to uncover their family's connection to a secretive organization known as Monarch. Now, is this a monster show? Barely. And that's why it's good.
I like how Shrinking is a therapy show. Barely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I watched one episode back in 2023.
Same.
I was like, oh, this is interesting. Didn't touch it since.
Same.
Sam and I decided to start it, got past the second episode, and in the last 3 days I've watched 6 of them, or 8 of them.
Oh.
It's very, very good. It is. It takes place after the events in the first Godzilla movie in 2013. The show takes place in 2015, 2 years after that original G-Day in San Francisco. And it shows you the creation of Monarch in 1955 at the same time as it's showing you these two siblings who didn't know each other existed, trying to find their father who was a part of Monarch in present day, which is actually 10 years ago. Wyatt Russell and Kurt Russell play the same character.
That's cool.
Father and son.
Love it.
70 years separated, which has been brought up on the show a couple of times. Like, wouldn't that make you like 90? And they're like, think they're weird. Yeah. It's literally part of the plot that he shouldn't be still alive. But it's incredibly fascinating. The way that they keep moving back and forth. It's got like Indiana Jones vibes. It's got espionage vibes. It's got like old war movie vibes and big monster movie vibes. The way that they treat Godzilla, like one of the main characters is a school teacher who was in San Francisco and lost her class.
Oh.
She has severe PTSD.
Oh my God.
And is then searching like as a part of this like search, and like has moment like Godzilla.
Oh, they're missing or they're all dead.
Well, you get to see them all. They didn't make it.
Okay. How old?
I mean, it was various ages. She was a school bus.
Oh, it was a school bus. I'm sorry.
It was filled with her class.
Yeah.
I don't remember what grade it was.
Okay.
More than 10, under 15
Oh gosh.
age.
Yeah.
Some made it out, some didn't.
I mean, if they're teenagers, they probably had it coming. But if they're like smaller, I'm sad about it.
Well, I mean, they're tweens, so maybe some of them deserved it.
Some of them probably. Yeah.
You want to split that hair?
Yeah.
It's just a really well done espionage-esque show
Nice.
with tons of great actors.
Yeah.
And really great special effects.
Why am I thinking Watanabe? He's not involved at all, is he?
No, he was in the Godzilla movie.
That's what it was.
And they do reference him because he was the show too is like it fills a weird gap of how this altruistic organization based on science becomes like militarized in the 50s and then how to swing back from like it's actually really cool.
Nice.
It's very like fiction juicy. Yeah. And the new season is coming up later this month.
Yeah, I keep seeing trailers for it while we're watching Shrinking, I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it started in 2023 because I don't think I saw that with you, the original episode that you watched, and it was new for me.
Yeah,
it was one of those like I'll give it a shot, and then if I think it's worthwhile, I'll tell Su-Shan about it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's pulpy, but it's like really well acted and really fun. And Kiersey Clemens is fantastic in it.
Who's that?
Look her up. You see a picture of her, and you're gonna be like, oh, but I can't. Like she's in Hearts Beat Loud. She's in.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's her. She's got the eyes and the face. Yeah.
Yeah, there's hair in her head. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Skin.
whole first season it's 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. The whole first season, 10 episodes, is out now. The second season starts at the end of this month. Also, what I forgot to say.
Dope. What a
Dope.
good movie.
There you go.
Dope is
what I
awesome.
forgot to say, and what got me interested in the first place. This was developed for television by Chris Black and Matt Fraction. Comic book Matt Fraction. He is a part
I
of
love comic books, Matt Fraction.
creating this entire show.
Yeah.
He is a showrunner.
That's awesome. Good
So
for him.
It's got like
And writing
it's
Batman.
good.
Nice.
It's very smart. It's smarter than it needs to be, which I like in fiction.
If you guys like comic books, Matt Fraction is the name to look out for. He's really good.
What's been popping for you?
Oh, what's popping for me? I'll tell you, Daredevil Born Again, which is a show that came out back in 2025, and we watched 4 or 5 or 6 episodes of it. I don't remember. And then our son became aware of things and then was like, spooky, stop, no spooky, can't spooky. So we stopped watching it. Starring Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, Deborah Ann Woll, and John Barenthal. So the season 2 is coming up at some point. And it made me go, wow, we never finished Born Again Part 1. So we'd like to finish it. But then, they go to bed. I've got ADHD. I'm a night owl. I just wait up. And what?
Keep talking. We're
And
laughing.
then, so I go downstairs. I go downstairs and I wait for my brain to shut up. And sometimes I watch some stuff. So I was like, I'm going to go back and rewatch the Daredevil Born Again episodes that I've already seen because I don't remember a lot of it. And just to see if I feel differently about it. Because when it first came out, I thought, this is pretty good. It does not hold a candle to the original Daredevil, in my opinion. Like the Netflix stuff was top tier for me. I think it's still one of my all-time favorite superhero shows. And then there was some shenanigans behind the cameras that I was not sure about.
I wouldn't label them as shenanigans, but go on. Nobody was cheated out of anything. There were no shenanigans.
Oh, I guess I mean
There was no like
gossip.
wrestled away.
Gossip.
Ah.
There's some stuff. There was some stuff. From what I understand, there was a show, Daredevil Born Again, was going to be unrelated to the to the Netflix stuff, is what I had heard. And then for some reason, they decided not to go that route and wrote new scenes to include Foggy and Karen, etc. And then they kind of like put that in the first episode to bridge the gap between the Netflix shows and what they're doing with this show. Spoiler alert, something happens to Foggy. Karen goes off to California, and then they're not there for the rest of the season, as far as I'm aware. And I was just, that to me sounds like shenanigans. It's like, oh, we had a plan, but then we decided someone interfered and said, let's not do that plan, let's do this other plan.
The someone interfered part is not.
That's not a thing?
That's not a thing. There's shenanigans is machinations were involved with changing what the original intent was against the will of others in order to create something. No,
that's not what happened?
No.
Okay.
As far as I know, that's not what happened.
Okay. Because I remember hearing about it back in where they were like, oh, there's like 5 episodes before he even puts on the suit, and the suits weren't happy with that, so they made them go back and reshoot a bunch of stuff. So I don't know. It's all hearsay. Anyway, all that is to say, the show's really good. I really like Born Again. I'm really enjoying rewatching it. It is a slower vibe, I think, than the original, but I'm really just like hunkered down and enjoying it.
I remember it feeling more like a legal drama than like necessarily like a superhero.
Yeah. What did you?
Go ahead.
What'd you think?
Oh, did
you ever finish it?
It's very good. Of course, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's very good. But it's not the same show.
No.
But I think that's a format issue. And I think we talked about this too, and we originally talked about it. Like, I can't compare it to the Netflix show. The Netflix show was designed explicitly to be binged, dropped at once, so it doesn't really have episode endings.
Yeah.
It is a long thing. This was designed explicitly to be capped 3-act little episodes, which makes it feel procedural and episodic. So, like, all the characters are the same, but comparing them one-to-one just feels like really off. Like they don't exist in the same space. It's the difference between I'm reading a comic book about Daredevil, but this is a prose novel about Daredevil.
Yeah.
They share the same characters, but these are 2 completely different mediums almost, like 2 formats. So my brain got around it that way. Like the Netflix stuff, it exists and it's great, and they bring stuff over, but other than that, this just feels like a completely different thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm enjoying
it took me a couple episodes to kind of like be okay with that.
Yeah.
Because episodes end with like needle drops that are weird.
Right? Yeah.
And there's like, you know, the original show was much more like atmospheric, and this one's just like walking slowly and staring up into a building and then fade to black. Like it just they have these like very television trope things.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to be okay with that. It's fine.
Yeah. Plus, you know, a whole new supporting cast and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and I read a bunch of like postmortems about it that like a year later that weren't just the internet freaking out, and it was they filmed about 4 episodes worth of stuff. Feige and others saw it and were like, this doesn't feel right. They brought in new writers.
Gotcha.
And then they crafted a different show. It wasn't hey, this guy's not doing a very good job. Let's just see about, like, shenanigans to me implies like there were unwilling participants that were shut out, as opposed to let's stop, let's assess.
Right.
This isn't necessarily working as we thought it would. Like a creative process.
Yeah.
And then they brought in a new showrunner who was something else, and we went from there.
See, all the things you just said, shenanigans to me. So, yeah, but that's okay. Right, that's fine. Interesting tidbits of how the sausage was made.
All right. I have a negative connotation of shenanigans.
Gotcha.
More like creative processes are fucking weird. You know?
That's not what an anachronism is.
Yeah, I looked it up. Anachronism is a future thing in a past place or vice versa.
Taylor's the wrong wife's name. Oh, typed the wrong way. There we go. All right. Hey, should we go on to the main review of the show that we're here to discuss this evening?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Came out in 2026. That's the now times. We are going to have a little conversation about the movie, and we're going to give our overall opinions. But then, at some point, we will let you know when the point is upon you that we will get into spoilers. So for now, sit back, relax, have some popcorn, have a juicy drop gummy mystery cube if you want, and then we'll tell you when it's spoiler time. So Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, 2026, written by Matthew Robinson, directed by Gore Verbinski, starring Sam Rockwell, Haley Lou Richardson, Juno Temple, Zazie Beetz, and Michael Pena. It's just so good. Oh, it feels so good to say banya. Claiming to be from the future, a man takes hostages at a Los Angeles diner to recruit unlikely heroes to help him save the world. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a
83%.
audience score of
86.
with a Metacritic score of
Siete. C7.
Uno, dos, tres,
67.
cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. Yeah, that's right. Let me check your Mexican. Take him off. Let me check your Mexican.
Inappropriate.
Yeah. See, he's
all right.
he's Mexican. Now,
Barely
I know
half.
it's Spanish, but he himself is. Anyway, so what did were you looking for this? Let me start by saying I had no idea this movie existed until maybe a month ago when we saw a trailer. I don't even own a gun, let alone enough.
Multiple guns to facilitate a gun rack.
That's right. So I saw a trailer for this movie and I went, Sam Rockwell, this looks like a perfect Sam Rockwell bit. This is very cool. I want to see this. And that's all I had going in.
I read I want to say like a year ago, I read an article about it.
Oh.
Because it was at like some festivals.
Okay.
And it sounded cool. And I think they shared like one picture of him in his suit.
Okay.
His weird suit. So it's just like, hey, the new Gore Verbinski movie. I was like,
Very wet.
Gore Verbinski hasn't done shit in a while.
Yeah.
That's really crazy and a weird premise. Cool. And then didn't think about it for a while.
Yep.
And then saw a preview. I was like, oh shit, that's that movie. That's that. So it was like very low key simmer, not following it. Just it kind of popped out of nowhere.
Yeah. Did you have any, were you like, ooh, how? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you feel about Sam Rockwell? Because to me, that man is a genius. I love that guy. And I wish he got more work.
But he's not in everything. And he's not like everything he's in is not good.
No.
Yeah.
But everything he is in,
He's good.
I think he is good in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he picks interesting projects.
He will always be my Zaphod Beeblebrox.
That's right. Nice. Were you looking forward to this? How do you feel about Sam Rockwell?
Oh, I'm always a fan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's always down for some Rockwell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and also like, I mean, he's more of a character actor, and that's like a different casting. So, but he like chooses really well. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, maybe not sometimes the whole movie is not,
Yeah.
but like he is all in for his character.
Yeah. Whatever
It's
he's
never
doing.
'cause of him.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I only saw the one trailer,
Yeah.
and I thought it looked really cool, and I was like, definitely wanted to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. The conversation usually goes, hey, honey, I have to watch this film, enter film here for the podcast this upcoming week. Are you interested in seeing that in the theater? If not, I'll just make other plans. And this was one of the ones you were just like, oh, yeah.
Same with my
I'll
wife.
watch that.
I was like,
Okay,
hey, we have to do the thing. She's like, what are you watching? I was like, well, it's going to be, yep, put it on there. It's going to be Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. She's like, is that movie that's all weird? I was like, yeah, because we saw
Yeah.
a trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
That's
She's
all
like,
weird.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Which is funny because this does not look like a movie. I would not think that this looks like a movie that has broader appeal to what we would be interested in. So I'm tickled that the wives.
The why? Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Does that one count? I don't know.
This does feel hyper specific.
Yeah.
Like even the advertising for it seemed so hyper specific that it's just like I don't know if other people want to see that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
yeah.
think you got enough from the trailer. Like this is either time travel or sci-fi, which is the same thing. You know, like a category.
I mean,
right?
sci-fi's real, but go on.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or no,
But-
time travel's real. But go on. Yeah.
And either way, we win.
Yeah. Sure. I do like a time travel. So what did you think of Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die? Su-Shan?
I loved it.
Did you?
I loved it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I wasn't. And again, as we're watching the movie, I know I am tickled. I am delighted. I'm having a good time. And I go, I don't know how she's going to respond. There's always so what'd you think? And I don't always know what the answer is going to be, but yeah.
What was your theater like? Paint the picture for me.
So one of the smallest theaters and two other couples besides us.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah.
We saw it in Cherry Hill. Smaller auditorium, but about 30 people in there with us.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
It was full. It
Oh,
was-
see that? But was it a good vibe?
There are
Is it-
parts in this movie. Everyone was incredibly respectful because honestly, I don't think there were passerbys that were like, "Yo, we'll go see that movie," and then be on their phone. Everyone that was there
Locked in for
intended to
Rockwell.
watch this movie because there's like the title is not inviting,
Yeah.
the poster is not inviting,
Yeah.
so like it's not a. they're not killing time to see this. They actually want to go see this.
The title is so uninviting that multiple times before it was time to go see this movie, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go see something."
3 things.
Something, comma, something. I don't remember the name of the movie.
There are parts in this movie
Do stuff, eat food.
that are so out there. You could feel everybody not sure how to respond to it.
Yeah.
To the point where we took my sister. Also, my sister came with us. She made some audible noises, and I was like, "Shh."
I think I did too.
No.
Like, what the
It was kind of like that. Like, it's just like, no, not yet. Not yet.
is happening?
And then some other people were like, what?
Yeah.
Like, just kind of like getting into it and not sure how to respond until somebody else broke the seal.
Yeah.
Because there are things in here that are presented as funny, fucking awful,
Yeah.
but so fucking awful, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost perfect satire.
Yeah.
Presented as fact.
Yeah. It does not. What's the word? Subtext versus text.
Garth Marenghi.
There's no. That's right. Nice. What's the quote? You remember it?
Some authors like to give or subtext.
Yeah.
Those are cowards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking cowards.
Yeah.
This is just text.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. This
just
movie has
text.
opinions on things, and they're just telling you the opinions.
It is a creative checkbox of fucked up things in this world
Yeah.
and how it can get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But hilarious.
yeah. It's a black comedy.
But is it though? Mumsy.
Mumsy. That's a throwback. I also, thank you for asking. I love this movie. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is a wall-to-wall baller of a film. This was so much fun. Very, very dark, but hilarious and delightful and fun. And I kept thinking, what did I keep? You went to Everything Everywhere All at Once. And then I had a different, to me, the vibes felt very much like Sorry for Bothering You. Do you remember this? Lakeith Stanfield.
Yes.
Also Zazie Beetz, I believe.
Yep.
Sorry.
I believe
to
it's
bother you.
another.
Yeah.
So I think it's a melding of those two vibes, those two movies smooshed together. And I just had such a fun time with it. We both walked out being like, that was awesome. God damn.
I feel like Everything Everywhere was broader. It was more. This is gonna sound weird, but I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is much more accessible than this movie.
I agree because the dark part of the comedy didn't get as dark.
Well,
So-
also, too, I think that even with the cultural specificity, with specificity, when you're that specific, it almost feels more relatable because everybody has specificity.
Yeah.
And then the with that movie, the overarching theme is we are all untapped potential at all times.
Yeah.
And that's also very broad and accessible. This is like hyper specific. This one feels less accessible. Maybe it's the time travel of it all, because even in that, it was more like side travel.
Multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this being like constant loops and just fucking up people as you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything Everywhere has like an emotional center that makes feel more accessible. This is just fucked up.
Yeah.
Laugh or walk away.
Yeah.
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 You know,
I would not be
It
surprised
doesn't
if-
invite you in like that
Yeah.
movie does.
Well, but for me, I think it was part of like the world, like the world building aspect of it more. Like it was like all the way what it was. So,
yeah.
you know.
Including putting stuff in your butt.
Plus some of
I have to
the,
watch that again.
there's a little bit of manatees, with Post-its, which is, I'm taking multiple references and pushing them together, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah.
we're throwing darts at Post-its on a wall. It's like, rock universe. We're going to have a scene in
everything,
a
yeah.
rock universe where we're just going to do subtitles. And there are scenes like that, akin to that in Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, I think. Where they're just like,
The third act.
cat. You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The third
yeah.
act.
Without spoilers.
But
Yeah.
that at least was informed by the characters and context of the
Yeah.
movie as opposed to with Everything Everywhere All at Once. It was just like
More random.
rando.
Yeah.
I want to explain manatees and Post-its.
Please, oh, great.
Because we're old, and even though that feels like
A recent reference? No.
it's not. It's
It's
like 20 years old. Do you know what he's referring to? Okay, so there's a South Park bit about how esoteric and weird Family Guy is. And they find out that the writer's room of Family Guy is manatees pushing beach balls with random words on them out of the water, and that's the script, or that's the plot of the episode of Family Guy. So it's just like, we need a noun. Like, there's one. Yeah.
Manatee.
Like, the manatee.
Nose is a bowling ball, a ball with a word on it or something.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, thanks. You got it. I'm glad.
Family Guy sucks.
You did it. So, anything else? I recommend this movie to everybody. I think, unless maybe you have certain traumas about school. I'd say if you have trauma regarding school violence, maybe don't see this movie. Other than that, everyone go see this movie.
Or I think there's some other gray area. It's just like
that's the biggest one for me.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I could understand someone really not enjoying their take on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. I'm thinking their take on that. What's the world's take on that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, I think it's an awesome hair to split, right? Because this movie is that specific.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say it almost. I don't know if it's the perspective of the artist so much as peeling away the artifice of how it actually feels.
Yeah.
You know, so like I wouldn't even call it like gore. Or
did we get any thoughts and prayers? I'm surprised. I don't think there was any thoughts and prayers on that. That would have been something really fun to add. Anyway.
So Sam, to back me up, gasp and loud laughter at very disturbing parts. It's like the air kind of was let out in the theater for a couple of bits, especially during some of that.
This to me feels like a great theater experience if you've got a theater full of people. We didn't really have that. It was more quiet.
And I left being like, I'm so disappointed that more people like it felt like it. Well, we were talking about the marketing of it.
Yeah.
Like we didn't really.
We saw one trailer.
Yeah.
It was
that's all we had.
It was in 1,500. I looked it up. It was number 7 this weekend. It made about $3 million
on a $20 million budget, I think.
Which is solid if it has legs. It'll make its money back. It'll break even.
I mean, with the people watching this show, I mean, if everyone who watches this show goes and sees that movie,
now those
get
numbers,
4 tickets.
like if you look at like that box office stuff, though, like those numbers, if you just look at the end number, it's like, oh, it made only 3 million.
Yeah.
But it was in 1,500 theaters, which is half the amount of theaters that like Zootopia still is in.
Yeah.
And it was something like 16 or 17,000 per theater, which is like higher than some of the number 1 and number 2. So like it's doing well by word of mouth and like in small houses, but it's just not, it's not in 3,000 auditoriums.
Yeah.
It didn't have commercials on the Super Bowl. Like it's just, this is a weird movie to put out there. Just that it got a theatrical release alone is wild.
Yeah. I'm so glad it did though, because I had a really, really good time.
Yeah.
I think all of us here wholeheartedly recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would highly recommend this movie.
Yeah, great.
If anything, this movie is almost like a Rorschach test to kind of what kind of viewer you are.
Are you? I'm gonna. Are you gonna buy it when it comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like an owner, right? We got to get.
I think so.
Yeah. So that's our overall thoughts on Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. And now we're going to get into spoilers.
While I would love everyone to stay, the less you know about this movie sometimes might be the better.
Yeah. I'm glad I went in almost blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if spoilers don't bother you, great.
Yeah.
But some of the jokes may not land. Some of the shocks may not land.
Yeah.
So happy to ruin it for you.
Yeah. Go see it. All right. So the question that Su-Shan and I have. No. The conversation.
Yeah, good.
Leaving? Yeah. Terry's leaving. So
Terry's leaving
because that's how you do it.
No, you're right, dude. Love you. Bye.
Sam says we went on a Sunday at 1 p.m. and it was packed. So, all right. The thing that bothered me about this movie, and it's only because of the way that I like to feel after a movie, is that Su-Shan revealed to me something that was quite obvious, but I didn't get there. I went, okay, so they fail. Spoiler alert. They fail. And then everything resets. He comes back to the diner. I have a new plan, blah, blah, blah. To me, I go, great. It's a time travel movie. He's got a new plan. Here we go. This is the one that may or may not do it, but at least they leave you with a modicum of positivity, and that way didn't work. This MacGuffin was bullshit. I've got a new idea, and that sounds valid. Great. I walk out feeling a little pep in my step. What a great movie. Ha, ha, ha. Then I go on the drive home. So how did the AI have control over like everything? Like even in the beginning of the movie when we're introduced to Sam Rockwell and he picks his group of folks and then they're trying to escape from the diner, the people coming after them are basically Matrix agents, right? Like they just shoot everybody. It's not like, hey, that guy has a bomb and he's got hostages. Let's not murder the hostages. Anybody who leaves that restaurant, diner, all get murdered by the police. And then later on, it's, oh, there's something that's always there to stop us, blah, blah, blah. This time it's cat made of cats with fucking hooves. And I go, how did the AI have control over like reality? And Su-Shan goes,
Oh, it's not. They're in the game.
at no point. And so I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Shut up, woman. Are you kidding me? The whole movie, at no point do we see reality. No. The whole movie is inside the Matrix because the AI is controlling everything and sending.
I didn't read it that way at all.
Neither did I until she said it, and because I was like, why is there a giant cat eating people?
Well, because the same technology that he has, they have. So every time he changes something new, every time he fails, they know how he's going to fail, and they will toss whatever at him.
How?
How does he travel in time?
He doesn't.
Or he does, and so can they, and we'll throw things. Well, I mean, like it's the same loop. So
No, my thing was it tells us in the movie like when the kid AI or the kid tech kid, the bald kid, is giving like about how much AI wants to wants you to have this like goal and ideal that you're going for, not telling it to him directly, but it is for him, but it is he needs the challenge. He needs to know his mother. And he needs to overcome whatever he needs to overcome and be told that she's proud of him.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Yeah. I mean, but no,
his name is AI Boy, by the way. The AI Boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
So yeah, to me that like put a soured my my positivity, my positive ending of like, oh, here we go, it's another time travel loop, and maybe this will be the one that does it. But it's like, oh no, none of that exists. It's only Matrix all the time.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
Because I don't
think it's wrong.
How they would make giant cat made of cats with hooves. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, there's a shit ton of things like that in there. In so much as they don't explain the technology whatsoever, you just accept it as you go. And then they went out of their way to explain why the people were shooting at them and who know what at what point. And then also, if that's the case, some of the satire is no longer satire for me. It's just manipulation. So the idea that all the cops always keep shooting people is satire. But if they're just agents of the Matrix, it's not satire. It's just manipulation by an AI.
Well, it could be both until you discover like later.
Sure. I guess so.
Yeah.
Because like to me, they weren't. The ordinary world in this wasn't like especially like the cops and stuff, and the cops and the mercenaries were, they weren't drones like the teenagers were. The teenagers were straight up zombies.
Yeah.
The cops are just inept, trigger happy at all points, and the Best Buy guys were just paid money to go find them. The cat stuff, that was something that they put into existence, not unlike the Stay Puft Marshmallow.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
It's like, don't say it out loud, whatever.
yeah,
And then
they're
the
making fun of
decision
him.
was made. Like,
I mean,
and
maybe
then
there was a sequence in here, or a conversation where he even mildly attempts to explain that how they're able to create just whatever might try to stop them.
But then
He does like an I don't know how they do it. They just do it. Like it's kind of like a this is the loop I'm in, and it's always something different.
Yeah.
Well, they're always. I feel like okay, you got rid of the phones. Was it? No, what's her name?
Zazie Beetz.
No.
Haley Lou.
Haley. Oh, Ingrid.
Ingrid. Yes.
Ingrid. Who's wonderful, by the way.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm wondering to myself where I know her from. I can never.
No.
Oh no,
Juno
that's
Temple.
Juno Temple. Juno Temple's awesome too.
Haley.
I'm sorry. Ingrid's the mom.
Yeah.
No. So no Juno.
Susan. Juno Temple. Yeah. From.
Because she has the device on her that could be is essentially listening and giving answers to her of where to go. When,
That's the one. That's like the one plot point I'm not exactly sure about. In so much,
I kept thinking I was 100% sure that it was nefarious.
I thought
right? It was
so
like
too,
the AI.
but I
It's
still
like,
don't know
oh,
if it was nefarious or not. The way
Oh.
if everyone's AI,
Shit, you're right.
if it's all AI,
Because they fail. I'm just coming to that now. Of
if it is all a simulation, I struggle to wonder why, because he is a glitch in this. Why do they even need to have him be? And then I don't know. I thought
because
that
it's a game at the same time. Like it's
what
just
end?
part of
for him.
You know, they never show you. All right, so we have the whole sequence between Ingrid and her boyfriend,
Yeah.
the hippies, right? They don't want to know she's allergic to blah, blah, blah. And he doesn't want anything to do with it either. But at a certain point, he becomes addicted to the video game, which they never show you.
Yeah.
He just explains it's not quite a game, blah, blah, blah. So to me, in my head, the way I compare that is that's what we're watching. The thing we're watching is the game that he can't quite explain in his thing.
Okay.
So, yeah. I just don't know how they would create all of these different things as AI, you know? That's my big sticking point is like there's a giant CG monster and also all the wires and everything are all, you know.
I don't know, I don't reject it. I just the movie loses it for me.
Right?
See,
If it was just him and he has all these collections of things and it's like a linear story, I'd be more inclined. But we have 20-minute vignettes of like separate side characters and their motivations as a part of his party, which breaks the idea. Because then I would like Occam's razor. Then I would have to think that it's 6 or 7 different simulations rolling on top of each other to give them all what they need in order to get to a.
Or if we just go with the Matrix route, they're all plugged in and they're all part of the story.
and there's a reset.
And there's a reset, like a video game reset, and they all get reset. You know, if you want to go super simple.
And
I would be disappointed if they came out and said like that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think I would be disappointed because this works for me as a to the wall satire about how insane these real things are or can get. Right? Because like the stuff with the school shootings. I don't want that to be a simulation. I want that to be how
that world works.
Parody it could be and how callous we can get. I don't want that to be how a machine interprets our inability to disconnect. I want that to be a satire.
Has already interpreted that.
To me, it works more as like an elongated. Not more. To me, it works better. To me, as an elongated. Yes, and sketch by like Kurt Vonnegut.
Okay. Yeah. I am not, it doesn't make me personally sad if it, like, I think we have different feelings about like all the, like in my love of science and possibilities and probabilities, it doesn't make me sad to be like, this right now could be a simulation. And so because I start from that place, I don't feel like they're defeated necessarily. Like I think you derive defeat if they're not in a reality. It is
Well, because they at no point do they know they're in a reality, right? So if at some point he was like, "Oh my God, now we have a way to get out of this," then you always talk about.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
You always talk about how the camera is God and what they're showing us, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And so my comeback to her saying that they're all in a simulation is like, at no point do they show us that, other than there's a giant CG cat made of cats with hooves. But like the end of the movie, there's a revelation for the man from the future is his name in the cast, Sam Rockwell's character, that, oh my God, okay, the MacGuffin that I had was bullshit. Here's the real thing, blah, blah, blah. So that's the movie telling us now there's a positive ending. But it's only when I go back and look at all the different things that I go, oh, maybe she's right. Maybe it is all just the Matrix top to bottom, all the way down.
Well, there was part of it too where like he announces when they're the building where they are, where the homeless guy with the machete ends up being.
Yeah, the rooftop.
Like he's going to check upstairs for a minute. He leaves them for a minute, and right before that, he says the movie title.
Oh yeah.
Right.
luck.
And then
Good
you
luck,
find
have fun,
out
don't die.
Later with Ingrid's storyline, that like when her boyfriend says that to her, and she's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's just something
That we say in the game.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's what that was the first point at which I thought, I'm like, oh.
Which I didn't even clock.
It could just be common parlance that he's familiar with now because
Yeah.
of the game. No,
Yeah.
I would like to rewatch it.
I
would love to rewatch this movie.
I am not. I would not be upset about it being. I'm not upset if we found out that we are on the simulation. I actually don't give a shit
Oh, I don't give a shit.
because it's all personal. Like it's all just your experience.
Yeah, it's all just
So if that was
public
like
trunk.
revealed as the thing, I wouldn't be upset feeling like the characters don't win. I don't think that like that's not it. It was to me. It's more the way that the movie is presented, the way the narrative is presented, and the characters we follow. How it's done, I feel would be like a cheat of the journey we went on if it was all a giant machination of the machine for this one character. Because we followed like 4 or 5 of them to kind of converge together for this thing. I don't need it to be a happy ending.
Yeah.
That whole thing with like, oh, you're the cure. I'm like, and they're going to do it 30 more times. Like,
Yeah.
like I actually didn't think that was a happy ending so much as like the struggle is the ending, not the magic bullet. Like we just keep going because that's what we do.
Yes. Yeah.
So I guess that's hopeful.
Yeah.
your wife.
The sentient AI, which has learned to travel backward in time, manipulates reality, including cloning and blending creatures as part of its efforts to secure its own existence. Oh, that's from an article in Polygon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, there we go.
But it does work though.
It does. Yeah.
I just like, I guess it's just like, I would prefer it to just be this is their ordinary world. Look how fucked up their ordinary world is with these machines more ingrained, more.
Well, I
It's-
could think I could see that, and then also the AI has taken source material from the world already being messed up, and to make it as parallel a reality as possible imitates some of that.
There's no way for this conversation to end without. There's no way for this conversation to end.
Yeah, and that's
Because
great though,
I know
right?
because it could always be like and or they knew
Yeah.
that you knew what you knew when you knew it,
Yeah.
and they recreated that for you to think you knew.
Yeah. I'm not attached to
like,
the
I get
idea
that,
of that,
yeah.
but like there were enough things in there that made me think like, oh well, here we are.
Yeah.
I think I've always been more of a sucker for like a good satire anyway, though, and I don't feel like we've had those for a very long time.
See, I don't think. To your
As a
point,
movie,
to your opinion, that it somehow lessens the commentary.
No.
To make it all matrixy. That doesn't bother me.
I think it would lessen the commentary in so much as the character's experience, but it wouldn't lessen the commentary as script, as text on screen.
Okay.
I also think that it wouldn't lessen the commentary at all if it was revealed in the very last second that this is all its own ruse and these are my machines and these are my puppets to carry on with what they do. Like if that was shown at the very end, then it doesn't lessen anything because the whole point is that it mimics this and this is their reality. But for it to be nebulous, if at all, for it to be nebulous and not a part of the expressed drive and goal of these characters, then I do think that it would be a bit of a rug pull that wasn't earned. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I was so attached to these characters and them not even surviving, but just getting through, that if it was implied but never revealed to me that it is a facade, I feel like that's a little bit of a failure of the storytelling because that's not a part of what you're showing me.
Part of what I do like about when Su-Shan brought that up, despite my initial disappointment and hesitance, is we have so many conversations about what's the phrase? Media literacy. And everybody, especially recently with Matt Damon and the Netflix conversation about them requesting movie writers to screenwriters to have constantly talking about what they're doing multiple times. And let's rearrange our action sequences so that there's one in the first 5 minutes because people are second watching, they're second screening things. And what I like about the idea of what Su-Shan is saying is that it feels like something that they didn't explicitly tell us, but they did if you were paying attention. Like if you weren't second screening this movie and you watched the whole thing with eyes, Su-Shan's eyes, that you would get that. Do you know what I mean?
In
like
theater without a second screen.
No. I'm not. That's not a negative. That's not what I'm trying to say. But that was what I liked about it. It was like, oh, they could do that, and because as I'm talking through it with her in the car, I go, well, the movie doesn't show you that it is a matrix, right? But it does if you think that it does, right? Because in my brain, there's no way to make a giant cat made of cats with hooves. So that could be the movie telling us, well, this doesn't exist in real life. How would this even happen, even if AI existed to this extent? How would it create this living, breathing thing that would eat people, right? So that's, as I'm walking through it in the conversation in the car, I go, oh shit, I guess maybe it was telling us that it's not, because where would that thing even come from? You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing.
I think it was telling us it's not in the very last 2 minutes. So, no, hang on, that's not what I meant. I don't think that the whole movie is a simulation.
Okay.
But I would argue that the last 2 minutes of Ingrid being taken away is potentially a simulation because they didn't get to turn it off in time, and he bounces, and this is like her new reality.
And she doesn't have the technology
to stop it.
Yeah.
Right.
So that could potentially be a little pocket of we win. But all the things that happened before that, I'm not exactly sure.
Unless she figures out a way to escape, at least to separate herself, then that is a different line of reality. So for the likelihood of him coming back in the way that he did, I think changes because he did not incorporate her before.
He had never incorporated her before that in the other 100 runs.
Yeah.
But they imply that was intentional. He
Oh,
knew.
yeah, they said it.
Yes,
They
that's
said
what
it,
I'm
yeah.
saying though. But like the minute in the timeline that he does decide to incorporate her, the idea is he didn't do that whole time, and he keeps being able to come back. Her stream, her now new timeline might change the timeline, and he might not be able to come back. I mean, it implies that he does, but like, there's so many variables that he changed by choosing her that.
As long as she just doesn't die, he can always come back.
Yeah, essentially.
But then also, like, that is its own. See, what kind of time travel theory are we talking about? That was that's its own thread now.
Right.
Yep.
And he goes back to the beginning of that thread that was created, so it's not that thread anymore.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So
yeah.
sure, multiverse.
Yeah.
But still, I wouldn't argue simulation.
No.
Personally.
I like that. I feel like it could be either.
If in comparison to like a Matrix, I think the really, in the satire of it, they've chosen to be there. And that is a different type of simulation.
Especially the fourth one. Did you get to rewatch the fourth one?
No, I didn't.
It's basically. Do you remember Resurrections? I rewatched it and I actually liked it 10 times more than I did when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's basically the end of the movie. Like originally they had a tacit agreement of let us keep doing this thing and we'll let you keep doing that thing. It lasted for a couple decades, but then, still power shifted. At the end of this one, they're like, no, we're going to fucking change this. We have power now. We're going to change this world how we want to. Because they aren't just happy being in a simulation and knowing it so much as, well, if we're in a simulation, we know they can change everything. And they do.
I'd like to revisit
to me is a winning while knowing. And it shows us that, right?
Great comment by Sam. This is giving me time motion sickness. Nice. Sam, what do you think? Is it all a simulation?
Also, like time travel on top of a simulation? Nah, fuck that. Give me one
It's
high
not, though.
concept
Well,
at a time.
I feel like it's not time travel then. It's just restarting a game.
It's respawning. Right?
Well, I mean, on the outside of the outside of the outside, for the characters in the movie, it's time travel.
Oh yeah.
In the game, it's
Yeah.
time travel.
Yeah.
So time travel as a high-level concept on top of, haha, it's all a simulation.
Going back to the camera is God and the screenwriter is God.
Just the camera, actually.
That's the camera? Just,
Yeah, for real. The screenwriter is just concept and dialogue. The director still is God and can choose to just show this while something else is happening over there because they are dictating that that's what you should see.
Right.
So like almost more so than the screenwriter.
Doesn't it bother you that they don't explain how Cat?
No.
You're just like, it's a weird weird reality. AI can make Cat.
They do contextually explain that when he talks that in the house when he has the whole spiel about they're able to do these things at this moment and I'm never getting past here. Yeah. They explain how crazy it can get, and then they in dialogue introduce it. At this point, I'm also buying time travel. He's done multiple times, and other and drone zombie clone children, and like so.
But see, that's explained. The fact that all of those kids have the barcode and all of those like that follows a thread. That is they were killed by gun violence at school. Their parents chose to have them cloned. That because they are all of the children in the school because gun violence is so
multiple times.
Thank you. Multiple. Yeah. Oh my God. The whole sequence where they're talking about they decided to make their daughter really tall and just like
because it happens so many times.
We want to make her really funny.
I
Well,
get what they're going for. I just like
it was awful.
It was incredibly
awful.
uncomfortable.
But I mean there's a thread. There's a sci-fi thread. There's like if you're watching Black Mirror, there's A to B to C to D of how the triangle phone controls the zombie kids. It loses me at Cat.
Okay,
that's all.
I thought,
and that's why
funny that she went. I'm gonna pose with his giant monster. I'm like, is that where we're at? Okay,
kind of.
Yeah, no, I know. Now I know.
It didn't lose me at Cat. It didn't lose me at Cat because it was introduced in dialogue, and so was cloning, and so was the absurdity of the obstacles they throw. It didn't lose me there.
And it's
nor
also
did I think it was a simulation.
Also, it's picked from the things that they said a scene or two earlier, right?
That could have been That's why because
how would AI hear that?
Well,
to make it,
I don't know if he's chosen Susan before, but like chances are I would imagine there's always some. I mean, if that is that prevalent, like that, like they're going to choose a different character who lost a child and probably went through a similar process,
or them knowing he failed. They are aware of everything he did to get to fail. That's why there are constant new things, or he keeps trying things, and the only reason why they were even able to get out of the diner is because now it's a new thing with her. Yeah. And now when he does it again, they will know that seller was there, and they can't do it again. So him failing, them saying that shit, and failing
Cat hooves.
gives the ability to like, well, we're gonna clone a fucking weird goddamn thing and throw it over here, and
Okay.
yay.
All right.
That's just as plausible.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
mean, they did make that clone really fast comparatively. So
I'm
they
saying.
like throw
Yeah.
I
That sound was the rehydrator pizza machine from Back to the Future 2 with the Pizza Hut.
this is making me think
I know
of
your sounds.
Sucker Punch.
Oh no! Stop.
The idea of if it's a simulator or if it's a simulation makes me dislike the movie. Because that means that they went through all this effort to create this atmosphere, this thing, this entire narrative, and then they decided to keep one key piece of context out of it for you to kind of intuit, which works for a lot of things, but with a movie this hyper specific with all these kinds of crazy things in it, feels like a weird cheat. Not unlike Sucker Punch, where we have all of these weird dreamlike things inside of a dream, inside of a dream, inside of a dream, and then it ends with just the go get 'em, kid, with a character that is only seen inside of someone else's dream, inside of a dream, and then they're telling you afterwards in think pieces of like, but didn't you get it? Like, no, because you didn't make sense when we were like going through it. It makes me like, it makes me feel like, it makes me not upset, more so, come on, when something so poignant is a story on top of the story they're telling you, as opposed to tell me the story. It's like a
Hat on a hat.
80. It's like an 85% thing way there, which almost aggravates me more than it just didn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me because I think like subtext, you know, they're reminding people like to keep feeling, to keep paying attention, and not just to give in to like the world as it is, right? No matter what, even if it is a simulation, those are the important parts of humanity, and like keeping those human qualities, and to keep trying, and to So that for me is like
Perseverance of the human
what
spirit.
made me like it so much. It doesn't matter either way to me, honestly, like because that's just because like the character stories and their connections and their willingness to fight together are the more important part of the story to me.
I think that's what makes the story work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I guess the only difference is I feel that if what they went through was just a machination, then it makes their struggle a little less poignant for me.
I think that's why I was a little disappointed when
But-
yeah, it doesn't
but-
like
it's like, oh, it's
Also
just,
just the
there's no getting
just
out of
the
this.
context of the movie, like the presentation of the movie, how Gore Verbinski kind of tells this story with no subtlety.
Yeah.
It makes it. It's like then that means the machine has that perspective of no subtlety and of like high concept weirdness. And I don't know if I will ever I don't know if I'll ever feel not weird about accepting a machine has that perspective, because
don't
they
think
would be the eye of God in this scenario if it is all their machination, you know? So like if it is all a simulation, then that means that the AI is the director, the one that's showing us this story.
I also think because like it's so flawed for humanity that like if an AI were to interpret us, we would be very flawed.
Yeah.
So
Hey Noah,
Yes.
can we go ahead and get Gore Verbinski on the line, please?
Yeah, let me start dialing.
Thank you so much.
like what were you going for?
Yeah, what were you doing there, bud?
What do you feel? Like, oh, fuck off. This is awesome. This movie's fucking awesome.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
I
I
love
love this
talk-
conversation that
yeah,
we
I
had,
love
right?
talking,
The
yeah.
fact that we can have this conversation.
Yeah.
Awesome. I wasn't saying that you weren't watching the movie. I was just
Well,
trying
no,
to explain.
I think that I don't think that point applies to this movie.
Okay.
That's actually, you know what, the whole stuff with all that stuff about Matt Damon, that's not a new story.
Oh, I know.
That's a 50-year-old story.
Oh, right.
There are script doctors and stuff who would talk about how you can't have 10 pages without a fight scene. You
Yeah.
can't have 6 pages without another action sequence.
man, there
Like
are
they would math it out.
Yeah, books upon books about the formula
Yeah.
of screenplay
So-
writing to get it sold. To
So
get it
now
out.
it's just one extra layer of, just in case
Say it
somebody
again.
pauses it, you have to also in dialogue say where you're at every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
To me, it's like the same math that they're applying to stuff that they were 20, 30. That Jerry Bruckheimer was like, that's too soon. It's too long before an explosion.
But
Throw
it has
it in.
shifted based on current attention span.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the idea of that being like a motivator for the, I don't think that they would hide more in a movie to make you more pay attention. Just like this is not a movie where we're not going to pay attention, where you have to pay attention.
Right. I wasn't saying that it was purposeful. But I don't think the two things were connected. I was connecting those two things in my brain: the second screening conversation and just the fact that this
I
movie
misunderstood
may or
you.
may not have had something that was specifically said to the audience. That's all. Yeah.
All right.
But I do love the conversation. This is a great movie, and I can't wait to watch it again.
I misunderstood as so much as the movie intentionally doesn't tell you because it wants you to pay more attention. And it's like, I don't think that that's the case at all.
No.
More so, we're
I
getting dumber because movies are telling us a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it was one of those things when she said that, I was like, oh, the movie did tell us. The movie did tell us that it was in a simulation because Kat.
Hang on, though. The last thing I will say, though, sometimes that's awesome.
What?
When the movie tells you over and over again what they're doing.
Oh, like it is awesome.
Yes.
Like what? Oh,
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun. I knew.
Top
I
Gun
knew you were gonna say
Maverick.
Top Gun.
F1. These
There-
like
it was
these,
F1. That was the
these
other one.
movie-flavored movies that are like
Dad movies.
dad movies. Yeah. They yeah, it's true. They continually reassess the stakes for you so you're never lost. Like did you get to see Top Gun Maverick? You probably
I did. Yeah. I was not. It did not have my full attention.
She was second screening the whole time. She was like quadruple screening.
the if you have a chance to even read the script, it is just mathematically perfect. Like you don't even have to feel the feelings of the characters on the screen so much as this is just such a perfectly put together movie, like chronologically, because like from jump they are describing what they have to achieve by the end of the third act, and then showing you stages of it in each act as a rising action. So by the time the third act happens, you don't need explanation, you don't need anything extra, and you know exactly when it falls apart.
Okay.
So like
that's great.
It's
Yeah.
like it's not like a.
I
it's not
remember
some-
knowing, like, I didn't, like, it's like, it's just not because it's so handed to me, it's not my type of movie.
It was more of like rewarding at the end, being like, instead of somebody doing ADR in a cockpit of like, no, you're not supposed to do that. Like you were a part of the entire journey. And when it starts to fall apart, you become more invested than you were for 2 acts.
Right.
So like, it was just like a perfect rolling downhill kind of a movie because they were so repetitive with you. And it wasn't always the same type of repetitive. It was,
Which is
we're
great,
going to
that's
show
good,
you
yeah.
on the board what he's got to do. We're going to go trial runs to figure out what you have to do. We're going to show you a simulation and how this person can do it and you can't. And then like they're in it. It's just, it's movie flavor, dad movies. Sorry.
Movie flavored
No,
movies.
but and also, that doesn't generally, like, for that sake, like, just knowing whatever detail, if it's a lot of detail and you're giving detail, people are only on average retaining 20% at a time.
Basically,
So like
yeah.
if you need the payoff for the audience for its popularity to make sure you almost over explain and go on, like, and in the just in the idea of teaching people, you have to present it differently for different types of learners.
Yep.
So you've done your job. When you're talking about like being like perfectly, that's great. That's actually great. So
Yeah. So
or-
like I don't think redundancy is a problem so much as just like intelligently operationalizing it.
yes.
In art. It's just awesome. That and like then you end up having a fucking movie like F1 being nominated for Best Picture. Like it's not because it's better than all of those. It's just because it's such a well-crafted, put together,
it was pretty good.
executed
It was.
movie.
I watched it a
Well,
couple
it was
weeks ago.
great. The acting was
Yeah.
great too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Please go see Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I think this movie deserves to be seen in the theater. on one screen.
Seek it out.
Yeah.
Seek it out.
Next Wednesday night, same bat time, same bat channel, we're going to be doing a Scream franchise kills bracket. We're going to be going through all of the, not the Scream movies. This is important. Not the Scream films.
Or killers. We're
The
not ranking killers either.
Just the murders.
Actual murders.
Just murders bracket. Murders all the way down, baby. So thank you for hanging out with us. Also check out the Fresh Floppies podcast where Jeremy and I talk about this week's comic books, but without spoilers. Go to
a physical space. physical _ media _ space.
There it is.
On Instagram.
Go look at all this. You just got a bunch of boxes in the mail, didn't you?
Your boy found.
Is that you? You're my boy?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Found a subreddit where they just do swaps.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent shipping.
Nice. You gotta. I mean,
Just cycling
it's a good
shit out.
Stack of stuff.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I was
So
so happy.
thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we will talk at you later. Thanks, honey.